Let me show you what the new prime minister in Niger had to say. Here, take a listen.
Vous avez dû voir la mobilisation qu'il y a. Le gouvernement a déjà dénoncé les accords qui leur permettent d'être sur notre territoire. Elles sont dans une position d'illégalité. Et je pense que les échanges qui sont en cours.
Just as a side note, the translation is not exactly the best, because when he said that they are in an illegal position, this is a literal word-for-word translation from French into English. What he's saying is that France is in Niger illegally. Their presence is illegal. That is the idiomatic, the true sense of what, you know, of his sentence and what he's saying.
Sur notre territoire. Elles sont dans une position d'illégalité. Et je pense que les échanges qui sont en cours devraient permettre très rapidement que ces forces se retirent de notre pays. En ce qui concerne l'ambassadeur, je pense qu'il n'y a rien à faire. Il n'a pas eu le comportement adéquat en tant que diplomate. Moi-même, j'ai demandé à un moment donné pour préserver les relations entre États. La France est un pays avec lequel nous avions toujours développé des relations de coopération. Dans ce cadre, j'ai demandé au ministre des Affaires étrangères ici d'envoyer un message officiel pour l'inviter à venir échanger avec nous, voir dans quelle mesure on pourrait procéder disons, à un règlement, des escalades, comme on le dit. Il a refusé de le faire. En face, c'est un comportement de mépris et cela n'est pas acceptable. Ce n'est pas acceptable.
I admire this man because he is a true diplomat. He's again the prime minister and not the minister of foreign affairs, but this guy's a diplomat. He speaks in a diplomatic manner, in a friendly manner, and he says, he calls things out for what they are, right? He didn't say, I mean, I'm pretty sure he feels that way, but he didn't, say things as directly as people are on the streets, but still, he got to the point, and he said that we did not want to kick out the French ambassador. Our wish, our objective, our goal, our aim initially was not to expel the French ambassador. On the contrary, we wanted to, rediscuss and envisage what kind of prospective future that, we can embark on. What are we going to do now that this, we have a new government in place, and you are the neo-colonial power that have been plundering us and raping and pillaging and robbing and occupying our country for decades, right? Again, let me remind you that the two mining towns that are, in Niger that the French are plundering, they were founded in 1969. They don't even have electricity. Can you think of how disgusting this is, that France has nuclear weapons and a nuclear energy grid powered by uranium from Niger, and Niger is the poorest country on earth. Niger, the towns that mine this uranium for France do not even have a normal electricity grid. Goddamn diesel, fuel, never mind nuclear. Remember, the French, 70% of their nuclear grid, of their energy grid is nuclear powered. 1 in 3 light bulbs in France is powered by uranium that comes from Niger. There is no way on earth you can tell me that France relies on this uranium so much, and yet Niger is the poorest country on earth, just, somehow. They're being ripped off. They're being plundered. This is called theft. Do you understand? Period. Theft. It's disgusting. It was disgusting in the 1960s, in the 1860s, the 1760s, and it's disgusting now. No, they weren't mining uranium 3 centuries ago, but you understand my point, right? This illusion, right? This farce that they teach you in the West, in universities, that, in 1945, we all saw the light because, we defeated the Nazis, which of course is a good thing, but we all saw the light that colonialism is bad, and, we just left all the colonies and we allowed them to be independent in our infinite grace and wisdom because we're so benevolent. We allowed them to become independent. Like, thank you. No, you didn't. That is a lie. Any professor or teacher or person or analyst who tells you that crap, that decolonization happened in 1945, is a fool. Fool. It never happened until now. Now, I'm happy that I'm alive to witness this, honestly. I really am. I really am. And because this is real decolonization, that's why France won't leave. They need to plunder Niger. That's why they won't leave, because it matters. Because it's real. That's why they put sanctions on Niger. You got hundreds of trucks lining up at the border. They can't get in the country because of the situation that ECOWAS has created, and of course at the behest of France and the United States. Even if Niger were to import all the goods and products that it needs from allies like Burkina Faso and Mali, who actually also had coups and kicked the French out of their countries, who gained independence. Even if, once again, hundreds of trucks lining up because it's a security it's a security nightmare. You know, the borders weren't even open. You couldn't travel by plane from Niger or over Niger for the last weeks because it's a new situation. There's an adjustment period, right? And it's so expensive even to get food and products from the allies that Niger has. So, you know, these sanctions are biting hard. They're biting hard, and they always bite hard, and they're illegal. They have no moral or legal basis whatsoever. They're just as illegal as the sanctions on Syria, on Cuba, on Iran, on Korea. Illegal. Illegal. They kill people, man. You need to understand. This is not like, oh, you are not allowed to import Ferraris or something. No, this is, oh shit, we can't import replacement parts for medical equipment that people will die. People will die as a result if they don't get. There's no medication. There's no medicine, no drugs to treat this and that disease. 90% of people in Syria are in poverty. Complete food insecurity. They don't even know where their next meal is coming from. In the true sense of the word, in every sense of the word, they don't know where their next meal is coming from. Can you imagine living like that? Niger is the poorest country on earth, and they bite it and smite it with these sanctions. How dare they? How can you be so evil? How can you be so evil to do such a thing like that? That's why people have had enough. When you have been subjugated and forced into poverty like this, you have no option but to give a middle finger and say goodbye, get out of my country, go now. I'm happy. I'm so proud to see these countries become independent. I'm happy that I'm alive to see this. This is real decolonization. This is it. This is the real thing. The real thing. If it weren't real, they wouldn't be so upset in Paris. Now, would they? Would they? I rest my case. I rest my case.